There's a fun little job I just took on. This is a decent sized forklift, and I don't know what the capacity even is of it. It's probably 10 to 12,000 pound at least. And anyways, he was complaining that some of the mast bearings were completely shot, and he wasn't kidding. As you can see, complete bearing failure there. In fact, I hope we haven't any damage to other parts. But anyways, this all came apart fairly simply. The key is to be able to get these chain links, those ends of those chains there are what actually lifts the fork head or the purchase, and they attach right there. Take off a few oil lines, and now have this open. Besides being just a really greasy, nasty mess of a job, it's pretty straightforward. Just fix the broken parts and put it back together. Continuing this project with this Toyota forklift, it had this is probably the worst part of the job, just doing these carrier bearings. And the part that makes it kind of pain is that the bearings completely fell apart. This is probably one of the better of the few, but anyways, the bearings fell apart, and they kept using it, so it marred up these shafts pretty badly. These two on the top didn't get it. Those ones were the intact ones. Anyways, these ones fell apart and really mucked this up. So I've done some work to try to get the mushroom out of it, because they were mushroomed at the end, and I don't want to take too much material off, because I want what I have there. I don't want to have to add anything. So now that's the worst of the two. This one I have just gotten, I think, to where I can work with it. I got the even the slot for the snap ring was buggered up, so that had to be carefully ground out and filed down, and now I think I've got my clearances here. Somehow even it mushroomed the end of this shaft, pushed it in, and then the snap ring doesn't line up, and then the distance here for the bearing, the tolerances were all out of whack. So lots of hand filing and careful grinding, and I think I've got it back to shape again, at least this side. Now I have the task of getting that worst one done, but yeah, it's coming along nicely. So after reshaping those shafts, I got the new bearings and pressed them on, and they look amazing. Everything fit as it was supposed to, and now I've since put it all back together, and it works just like it should. So anyways, turned out really good. Very happy.